Okay, I'm at my desk. You can start.
Okay.
All right. This is a policebriefs.com sexual assault investigation. A woman reported that a police officer visiting her home on an investigation forced her to engage in a sexual act and that it was against her will. She also reports that the police failed to adequately investigate the complaint, and we are at the victim's home speaking with her about the allegation. I'm waiting for my private investigator to activate a live streaming video app on his phone so that I can see the victim and see some of the evidence firsthand. It's probably going to take about 4 minutes for them to get that started, and you should see the live stream on the screen in a moment.
Is it? Is it?
Um, Not yet. I'm waiting for not yet. I'm waiting for okay. Okay. This is a policeabuse.com exclusive interview with a victim who's complaining of police misconduct against Newton County Sheriff's Department in Georgia. The sheriff's name is Ezel Brown. The name of the deputy involved in the incident is Kadam
Kadeem.
Kadam
Kadeem.
Kadam Mowry and on or about August 31st 2012, the victim alleged that the deputy in question engaged in sexual misconduct against her while at her residence. Go ahead and give us a little information. On what happened.
My name is Shalisia Montgomery, and on August the 31st, 2012, I was sexually assaulted by Deputy Kadeem Mowry. He was called to the he was he was called to the resident for as an escort. Upon upon arriving, Kadeem Mowry was already here. And he told me he was to assist my husband in getting his clothing from the property. So Mr. Murray asked me where were my husband's clothing. I told him they were in the house inside of his closet. Deputy Murray told me he was going to assist. Me inside of the house. To retrieve the clothing. At that point, he followed me inside the home. He asked me if I had any black bags. He went in the kitchen and got a black bag because I told him where they were. And he followed me in the bedroom. Upon me entering the bedroom, Deputy Murray closed the bedroom door, and I opened the closet, my husband's closet door, and proceeded to pull the clothing off the shelf to put inside of the black bag as he instructed me to do. At that point, Deputy Murray made a comment. "Oh, you have a fat ass. I would love to fuck that fat ass." And Deputy Murray at that point, said, "Turn around, let me see that fat ass." I turned around as instructed to do, which he said it very forcefully and threatening. And I turned around, and at that point he instructed for me to pull down my pants. He said, "Pull down the pants, let me see that fat ass." I pulled my pants down, and at that point Deputy Murray proceeded to finger me from behind, and he did that for several seconds, and then at that point he turned me around and started tongue kissing me, and he told me that he wanted me to suck his dick, and he was going to nut in my mouth, and he wanted me to swallow it. At that point, Deputy Murray pushed my head down. And the process, my head hit his belt, and pulled his penis out, and demanded that I perform oral sex on him, in which I did. And he did ejaculate in my mouth, but I did not swallow it. I held it in my mouth, and at that point, once he had ejaculated, I had two towels that were in a dirty clothes hamper. And I pulled the towels out the hamper. And spit the semen in the towels. At that point, Deputy Murray said, I had a Walmart bag sitting on the shelf. Deputy Myrie told me to get the Walmart bag and put the towels in the Walmart bag. I was in the Walmart bag, and I asked him. I said, "What are you gonna do with my towels?" He said, "I have to take them with my towels." He said, "I have to take them with me because my DNA are in them. Take them with me because my DNA are in them." And after that procedure, they are in them. And after that procedure, after after that happened, Deputy Myrie, had me to continue to put the clothing in the bag. And when I finished, we walked outside. And he gave the clothing to my husband, and at that point another deputy had arrived.
Okay, what happened after that?
After the deputy had arrived, and he proceeded to
And we'll move forward to a more detailed interview